Welcome to the Tunnel of Tough Love.
You know, this looks awfully familiar.
Hush you. Inside this former breeding ground for hickeys and mononucleosis, we've erected several new challenges to test your stamina and sanity.
Ooh, icky.
Whenever you're ready to have your personhood tested, go on in.
What makes this obstacle course different from all other obstacle courses, Sam?
Love, Max.
Icky.
Go!
Just grab on!
Let go!
Another climbing wall?
This one is 50% more difficult, representing the slippery and often treacherous nature of romantic relationships.
How are things with Susan, anyway?
I don't want to talk about it. Do it for little Jimmy, kid.
Oh, an honest-to-goodness tunnel of love.
And just like most love tunnels, if you don't punch and dodge things, you're gonna get poleaxed.
This is another Susan thing, isn't it?
Sometimes, the most effective weapon in a freelance police officer's arsenal is their partner.
Throw me at the cans, Lumpy!
Don't make me invoke Max's concussion protocol, kid. Good one. Now for some good old-fashioned monkey bars.
You already look like a monkey, so this should be super easy.
Good job. Now, onto the grenades.
Roll that pineapple!
All these explosions can't be good for the cadets' ears.
Ah, they weren't Lumpy's best feature anyway. Grab Lumpy before you die. Can I have your stuff?
You're an insensitive brute, Max.
Squirtin' time, Lumpy! All this squirting is making me regret all those sodas I drank for breakfast.
Cross your legs and deal with it, Max.
What exactly are we inflating here, Sam?
Brains? Slow and steady, kid. swing, Daddy-O! And now the final challenge, the dunk booth.
Why must I always play the victim? Well, that was humiliating. Head for the door, kid.
Can't say we didn't warn the kid. Good hustle, Cadet. You passed the Tunnel of Tough Love challenge.
And with only light emotional bruising. Grade report time! There's always room for improvement. And chocolate, am I right?
Just over this, thingy are the last of your Freelance Police Academy challenges, where...
Sam, I'm getting too old for violence. You take this one.
Well, that was underwhelming. Commissioner, what a dramatically convenient surprise. Right in the armpit? But how? I see. And the leeches? Stupendous. Oops. Oh, you're breaking up. Bye.
Fan mail from some flounder?
That was the commissioner, or possibly someone wearing a commissioner skin suit, telling us that strange unspeakable things are afoot at the neighborhood Nutrahole.
But that's where I get all my homeopathic needs met.
Come on, Cadet. It's time to take out the organic trash.
With impunity.
Never fear, citizens. The Freelance Police are here to resolve your paranormal crisis.
And we've brought a +1.
That's, great, I guess. The demon's over in aisle 2.
Max, head back to the manager's office to interview that panicked grocery worker.
On it.
The cadet and I will have a look around and see what we can do to send this Stygian refugee back to their appropriate infernal hellscape. Well, what do you know?
Hey, don't grab that!
All right, this is...
That demon eats like Max.
I can hear you, Sam.
Maybe we can feed it something that disagrees with it. With a shake, then throw. Like Fizzball. I like what you're thinking. Did you see that? The demon's infernal carapace inflated slightly when it ate the soda. Maybe if we fizz it up, something wonderful and explodey will happen. Don't get too close to that gaping maw. If we want to feed it, we should... Shake, then throw. Like Fizzball. I don't think throwing more sodas is going to do the trick, kid. We gotta fizz them up a bit.
Excuse me. That Dr. Gills really disagreed with me.
Good throw, kid. Let me just utter a few binding words to seal the deal. Owatamu Siam. Owatamu Siam. Yahtzee! And that's what you get for disturbing our neighborhood food oasis.
Sam, looks like we'll need another cleanup on aisle 3.
Oh, bother. Oh, Mama. This icy imp is gobbling up all the frozen treats it can get its claws on.
Tell me the your sister okay, Sam.
No promises, Max. Maybe we can make things too hot for it.
Hey, Sam, can you pick up some burritos while you're here? I'm feeling like Mexican tonight. And make sure the burritos are extra spicy, because bland foods are my nemesis. Mimosas, whatever. Get the hot one.
Doesn't look like this demon is interested in anything that doesn't come from a frozen foods freezer. I don't think we're going to be able to catch this thing by hand, Cadet. The easy availability of weapons of splash destruction in our supermarkets is a national disgrace, Max.
If the founding fathers didn't want us to squirt each other with dangerously pressurized fluids, they would have said something, Sam.
Did we just have a political debate?
I hope not. I hate politics. And improv.
Yeah, I don't think this demon responds to projectiles, champ.
frozen ice treat, registered trademark, and 6.
Actually, I think that's a tongue depressor, Max.
What do tongues have to be depressed about, Sam? Flaming Joe's Muy Caliente Burritos. They're made with...
Good plan, champ, but I think you'll have to cook it first. Whoa, that thing's giving off more heat than a 1981-era Kathleen Turner. Unless you want to spend the next 3 hours staring at your own puke, don't let that thing get... I think you're onto something, kid.
Sam, look! Satan's little helper here is taking the bait!
Hot dang, so he is.
Cinerum incinerum, baby!
And people say Latin is a dead language.
Well, that just about wraps up this caper.
Not so fast. These things usually come in threes. He's really going to town on that cereal.
He's probably just looking for the novelty bike reflectors or lenticular baseball cards.
I wonder if we could find some way to soften him up a little.
Why were you messing around with spells anyway?
I told you, I was trying to get more realistic for my LARPing society. They're like super uptight about authenticity.
Is that a dagger I see before the
Not just any dagger, Max. That looks like a ceremonial dagger used to dispel archfiends from the 12th Circle of Heck.
Well, we'll just have to keep a lookout for one of those, won't we?
All right, what's cereal's biggest enemy? What makes cereal just fall apart?
Pick me! I know!
All right, what's cereal's biggest enemy? What makes cereal just fall apart?
Pick me! I know!
All right, what's cereal's biggest enemy? What makes cereal just fall apart?
Pick me! I know!
All right, what's cereal's biggest enemy? What makes cereal just fall apart?
Oh, pick me! I know!
All right, what's cereal's... Nothing left but a puddle of sugar, milk, and food coloring.
He died as he lived. Gross.
Great work, Cadet. I love it.
And love means never having to say you're soggy.
Hey guys, no one's messing with the cash register.
I am Todd, Archfiend of the 12th Circle. Power mortals as I. Hey, what's this?
What's he doing, Sam?
I think he's scanning items, looking for the legendary Mark of the Beast.
Hey, I got one of those.
With a little luck, the demon's OCD will keep him occupied while we find some way to get rid of him. He's eating everything he scans. Let's run with that. Maybe we need to cool this big fella down. Maybe we need to cool this big fella down. Maybe we need to cool this big fella down. Maybe we need to cool this big fella down. Don't drink it, or you'll get a brain freeze. The Slurpee froze it for a second, but then it wore off. I think we're missing an ingredient. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also going to need some divine intervention. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also going to need some divine intervention. Is cold enough, but I think we're also going to need some divine intervention. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also gonna need some divine intervention. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also gonna need some divine intervention. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also gonna need some divine intervention. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also gonna need some divine intervention. The Slurpee is cold enough, but I think we're also gonna need some divine intervention.
What in the name of Lucifer's sideburns?
By Pluto's wastebasket. That seemed to do it. We bought ourselves some time. Now what?
That holy water Slurpee gave Todd the mother superior of all brain freezes. Now we just need to find some sort of weapon to send him back to the 12th circle.
You're not wrong, little buddy. We're gonna have to find a more permanent solution for this demonic ice cube.
Oh, I've got an idea. Let's throw something heavy at Todd and shatter him into a bazillion pieces. You know, we really could use some blessed or holy artifact or something. Whee! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Hey! was easy.
I don't know, Max. I feel like there should still be a boss monster or something.
Boss monster, schmoss monster. You play too many old-school video games. Today's games are all about emergent narratives and open world. Oh, drat!
I am Todd! Archfiend of the 12th circle!
Well, Clamballs, looks like Max has gotten himself possessed. Again. Now, you try to dig up some way to drive out the unclean spirit, while I look up the necessary incantations on the internet. Nice throw, kid. Maybe we should do something anti-demonic to the hoop. And now, not
I did what I did.
Go tell Damon. You did it, kid. Those nice plunging action, kid. Let me add a few words of cleaving from my online exorcism FAQ. Rizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drone. Time for this one to go home.
You will kneel before Todd, Freelance police. First you and then you.
Max, you okay, little buddy?
Did Lumpy just save my immortal soul?
Looks like.
Fine. 10 points to Hufflepuff. Can we get back to the training now?
Nice work, cadet. Would you mind handing me that sacred blade for safekeeping?
Sam has an amazing filing system.
You crack me. Hey!
You can't have that! It doesn't belong to you!
Is it just me, or is this day getting weird?
By our standards? Yeah, it's about a 4. Ready for some more torture, Lumpy?
Come on, kid.
Can I come out now?
So as I was saying, just topple over this giant Captain Aquabear head and walk over to access the last of your Freelance Police Academy challenges.
This recurring severed head motif is starting to weird me out, Sam.
This is it. The last leg of your journey towards freelance policedom.
I'm all a quiver. Whatever that means.
Take a look around to acquaint yourself with the challenges. Then get ready to be tested within an inch of your life.
Centimeters, even.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
It's a prototype VR chamber we confiscated from a disgraced country western star back in the 90s.
It's not good. This is Obstacle Course Omega, the ultimate physical challenge.
I call it the No Fun House.
We've ramped up the grueling factor to a... Alrighty, kid. You know how these work now. Get through the obstacles as fast as you can.
But this time with a flying hoverboard and a scary clown motif.
Use your glove hand to steer and pull the trigger to speed up and slow down. Oh, and try not to crash.
That was brilliant, Sam. Set, go, fly!
You've gone through spooky tunnels and love tunnels, but are you ready for a tunnel of fun?
It's not as scary as you think it is, Sam. Whoa, it really went all out there.
Fly through all the hula hoops Max picked up at the end of Act 2.
And you said I'd never recycle. Woo! Woo! That would be you,
Max.
Oh, well there. Looks like you need to find a key, Lumpy. Oh, look, it's your biggest fan.
Nice one, Max. You know, I'm starting to think there's something weird going on in this park.
Something weird left the station 2 acts ago, Sam. We're in full-blown crazy pants territory now.
Do a twisted ollie oxen free off a broken wildebeest.
6 pieces of ammo. Light.
This next bit's a little more complicated, so let me walk you through it.
Catch the toys and put them on the shelf.
Okay, maybe it's not that complicated. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Yep. Geronimo! Yep.
Now for a quick round of Aquabear.
And Aquabear, Max.
Actually, I think Lumpy needs to hit a bunch. This one looks awfully familiar, Sam.
The other one had rats, Max. It's an entirely different phylum of wacky altogether.
Is that what we look like when we're snacking, Sam?
I hope not. It's so awkward. It's a good thing that the real Aquabears are microscopic, non-sentient creatures without opposable thumbs, or we'd be getting a lot of hate mail right now. Oh, here come some more rings.
And friendly fire.
was that a burrito dream? And now, law and order. Just get one of these valuable dolls, or action figures, out of there, and we can call it a day. The dolls have really captured Max's irrepressible spirit, and maybe his soul. You're free and clear, kid. Just fly to the exit and... What's this?
These funhouse mirrors make me look huge!
That'll do, kid. That'll do. Yaw to the who, cadet. You passed the final obstacle course with flying colors.
And swimming sounds.
Welcome to the Freelance Sky Patrol Challenge, cadet. As you can see, we filled your sky bucket with hundreds of balloons filled with dyed water. As your bucket gently floats over the confines of the Freelance Police Academy, you'll see that we've placed targets of varying difficulty all over the place. Your task is to...
Rain death from above!
Pretty much. You'll get points for every hit, multipliers for streaks. You know, the usual rigmarole.
On my eyes, Lumpy!
Breathe, kid.
Oh, slippery! You are trying to hit the targets, right? Is it me, or is Lumpy really bad at this?
It's not just you. I haven't seen such poorly placed balloons since that burlesque show for the blind.
You think you're dead?
Maybe we should have made the targets bigger.
Or the balloons. You are trying to hit the targets, right?
You know, I'm not sure this ride actually physically makes topological sense.
You stop believing, the buckets will fall! I got a scrumpo with your name on it, Lumpy!
Breathe, kid.
Make it stop, say! Say hello to my little scrumpos!
Maybe we should have made the targets bigger.
Or the balloons. Two in a row. Big deal. Taste the flaming adventure. All trying to hit the targets, right?
Two in a row. Keep it up.
Queso and fuego!
You might want to knock that down. I haven't seen such poorly placed balloons since that burlesque show for the blind.
Neither did they. Hasta las tacos, baby! Two in a row! Big deal.
Breathe, kid. I used to love soaring through these little stations.
I used to like to stick out my enormous head and see if I could take out a hapless teenager. Taste the flaming adventure! You are trying to hit the targets, right? Make it stop, Sam!
You might want to knock that down. I can't stop him when he's like this.
Or is Lumpy really bad at this?
It's not just you. Breathe, kid.
Two in a row! Big deal. Say hello to my little scrumpos! Make it stop, Sam! You are trying to hit the targets, right? Hasta las scrumpos, baby!
Breathe, kid.
It's now or never, Lumpy! I got a scrumpo with your name on it, Lumpy! Is it? Or is Lumpy really bad at this?
It's not just you. It's three. Well splattered, Cadet. You passed the Freelance Sky Patrol Challenge.
You might want to get that rash checked out, though. We're not really sure what those balloons were filled with.